Hey everyone, I'm Casey Williams. You know, one of my best friends just bought a brand new Mazda Miata. Just placed the order this week. It's a beautiful car, even chose red. But you know, when it's snowing and it's wintertime and it's cold outside and you can't put the top down, or even summertime, you got a bicycle or some camping gear and you just need a little more car than that, you need an option. In the Mazda portfolio, that option is the CX-3 crossover behind me. Let's go take a look at it and see why it's really cool. Subcompact crossovers are red hot right now. It's one of the fastest growing segments in the auto industry. So Mazda really had to stand out and do something different and do something better than the competitors. And where they really focused their efforts was on style. I love the way the thing looks. There's just so much detail in the car. You know, the hood, just the crisp edges here, where the chrome wraps in, LED headlamps, LED driving lamps, fog lamp down below. Just a lot of detail. It just looks very crisp, very well styled, very sculptural. Come around the side. Wheel arch moldings, keep the dirt off of them. Again, looks a little bit tough. 18-inch alloy wheels. I like the dark gray effect on them. Again, the lower body cladding, again, looks more like a crossover, looks tough. The silver, really classy as well. You know, Mazda's design says they have been of late. I like the, again, the sculpting and the curves on the side of it. And I like the way it just kind of hunkers down over the wheels. Looks like it's ready to pounce and just get them down the road. Come around the back. Again, the way the tail lamps are just really edgy and just kind of very narrow and just ferret in like they are. And again, it's very sculptural this way too. The whole design is just very exquisitely done. Open the hatch. Not a lot of space back here. Got enough space for luggage for 2 or 3 people. But the back seats do fold down. And again, you get longer items in when you do that. Well, underneath the beautifully sculpted hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. Delivers 146 horsepower and 146 pound-feet of torque. And it routes that to the all-wheel drive system through a 6-speed automatic transmission. So fuel economy. Gets 27 miles per gallon in the city, 32 miles per gallon on the highway. Fairly decent for a car like this. But the one thing I'll tell you though, is that when you take a car the size of a Mazda 3, jack it up, add some weight to it, add all-wheel drive to it, with 146 horsepower, it's enough power, but I wouldn't call it particularly sporty. It's simply enough to get the job done. Well, I think the designers really pulled out all the stops of the interior too. I think it really does separate it from its competitors. You know, it looks very stylish, but it's also kind of simple, and I think that's really refreshing. It gives it kind of a Miata sports car feel to it. You know, some of the detailing, you know, this is softly padded, you got the contrast red stitching here, and when you look on things like the air vents, they're just very intricately done. You got a carbon fiber look here, piano black finish, an aluminum fill in the middle. Again, just a lot of detail and a lot of things to look at when you really start looking through the cabin. Carbon fiber finish here in the console, and the red leather. So I really like all that. I think it's very well done. You have automatic climate control here, CD below, USB inputs, Bluetooth, power ports down here. And the screen isn't controlled by touch. It's got a BMW style controller down below. You've also got navigation, Bose audio system on the car. So a lot of equipment there. Some of the other things I like, you got heated seats, I like the nice thick leather wrapped steering wheel. The instruments, they're really simple. You just got a digital speedometer, sweeping tech there. You've got the fuel economy and range, just some of the auxiliary gauges on the side. So again, very simple. Heads-up display. I don't think it's as good as some of the more developed systems like from General Motors, Lexus, BMW, Mercedes that really look like it's projecting out over the hood. But it does keep your eyes up, shows you speed, shows you some of your safety gear. And some of that gear, it's got a forward collision alert system on the car. It's got that with auto stop for city braking. Radar cruise control, adaptive cruise, automatically slows down if a vehicle pulls in front of you. You've got lane keep assist. So there's quite a bit of equipment on this car. And I think overall the interior is pretty comfortable. You can get 4 people in here, you can drive it wherever you want to go, and get all your gear in the back. So if there are some downsides to the interior, again, there's a lot of hard plastic in here, and you start really kind of tapping around in it. The sport button, you know, what it does is it holds the gears longer, so it revs the engine out a little bit, gives you more power. But honestly, it just makes a lot of noise, and I really haven't used it much when I've had the car. I prefer just to leave it in regular drive, and it does fine there. But I think this part is probably the most awkward part of the car. You've got a nice armrest, but to really use the infotainment system, you have to pull this up. So now you got your elbow kind of banging against that, and you place your hand here. And then your cup holders are underneath here too. So you've got a water bottle, I guess a little bit taller. You got your cup, you got the armrest up, and it's just kind of awkward. But I think overall, I think these are minor things and what's overall next to the interior. Well, if you're looking for something like a Mazda Miata, but a lot more practical, the CX-3 might be your vehicle. And it is a really stylish ride. It looks good in your driveway, it looks good on the road, and people really do notice when you drive the car. So for a price that starts just under $20,000, coming at $29,590 as this car's equipped, it offers quite a bit. Now I do think it can use more power, but that's nothing that a good turbo wouldn't fix. So until next week, we'll have another great car. Until then, storm forward.